I will tell you, one of the best ones I ever made was this, and it's called the GrabIt. I got one of these from my mom, and I will tell you, smartest thing I ever did. Why? Well, my mom's in her 80s, and if something drops on the floor, if you're 87 years old, that's a real problem to try to pick something off the ground. If you need to change a light bulb, and my mom is only about this tall now, how's she gonna reach a light bulb? She has to wait till I get there, or she can get the GrabIt. The GrabIt gives you an extra 3.5 and then some feet of reach, be it up or be it down. So whether it's way up high in a cabinet or whether it's way down below and it's on the ground, you can pick it up. It holds up to 4 pounds in its little grip. Look at that pinpoint picking up of a coin. What about a light bulb? It is amazing. It's got a comfort grip. You get, are we giving away 2 of these? Is that a 2-pack? It's a 2-pack for $27.94 on sale. Vonabelle Sherman, happy 4th of July. Love your 4th of July cape. Look at this, this is awesome.
Like my little jacket.
You look fantastic.
Very patriotic.
Anyway, happy 4th of July.
But I do have a red one in case you want to join the patriotic.
Exactly. Now, these things, if you just had one, it's great. I love that we're doing it in a 2-pack because now you can take one with you wherever you go. You can keep one on the first floor, on the second floor. You never know when you're going to drop something or when you can't reach something on a shelf, right?
And I also like to keep one in the house and one in the garage.
Yeah, good idea.
And the one in the garage, then you could use outside to pick up all the litter that blows on your lawn that you don't want to, touch. So the GrabIt, this is the best price. Okay, I've been presenting this about 2 years. Best price ever. So it's about 3 feet of reach. So if you are height challenged or reach challenged, this is your perfect friend and helper. And it does fold in half. Now, no other reacher on the market will fold in half so that it stores next to you in your mobility cart, in your wheelchair, next to you on the couch even if you drop your remote. Then you push this button right here, and don't forget to push the button. Somebody said they forgot to push the button and then they had trouble. So push that button, open it up, now you have over 3 feet of reach. And I like to call this a triple threat because there's technology here, and then technology here. So rubber grippers, and then stay right there, look at this light. You see that light? That's an LED light, the battery is included, and then it also has a little magnet here and a little hook here. Fabulous stuff.
It is, on every level, it is great. I love that it empowers people again. You know, one of the biggest issues, and you and I have talked about this off camera before, that people lose as they get older is their independence and they're feeling, my mother, that's her, she goes, what bothers me is not being able to do the things I want to do for myself.
For myself,
She says, when I drop a can on the floor, I want to pick it up. I don't want to have to wait for my son to get there to do it. As it is now, until I got her this, changing a light bulb, she'd have to wait for somebody to come over and change a light bulb. You can do all that different stuff. Did you go through colors yet? Did we mention colors? All right. Purple and red are the 2 colors. Those are your choices, and everybody gets 2 of these. Normally, we just do them for 1. We're giving you 2 for 20. We're discounting the price and doubling up the offer. It's a great deal.
That.
I know, isn't it good?
double D's.
It's 4th of July. Come on. All right, so let's show everybody how it works.
Yeah, you need to know how it works. So you can reach out, down, whatever you need, and it has a ratcheting feature. So let me give you a little wow right off the top. Right here at this button, if I move that by pushing that, so now listen. Do you hear that click?
Oh, so it'll stay locked.
Yes, exactly. So you hear the ratcheting feature and it stays locked and hold it. So let me show you exactly what that means. If you have an injury, back injury, arm injury, you're feeling achy, take your GrabIt. You don't have to reach high or low. Let the GrabIt do the 3 feet of reach, so I didn't reach. Then watch this, because I use the ratcheting feature. You ready? Look at that.
It's locked.
So see, it's locked and holding it. It stays in place for you. It's like a little extra benefit because many times when you're not feeling good, you lose your strength. You know, you just can't hold. Maybe you could grab it, but you can't hold it because the grip. That's right. You probably experienced that with your mom, right?
Oh,
that grip. So this gives you that grip by using the ratcheting feature.
If you shake someone's hand who's maybe in their 80s or whatever, and you know they're getting a little older, you know that their grip's not the same as it used to be. So they have a hard time holding something that might be a pound of sugar or a jar or maybe a goblet that maybe once they can't get their hand around anymore. Or even a coffee can, right?
Yes.
Something like that that's a little hard. Look at that. And the ratcheting feature, to me, sends it over the top because now you don't have to keep that grip on. You have to keep holding it.
You don't keep holding it.
Yeah,
especially, you know, if you have, you know, disabilities with your hands, whether it's arthritis or just your muscles are weak. And then, but you can also reach down. So if you have problems also with your back, because, you know, it's never getting down. not so bad. Getting up, that's a problem. So instead of having to go up and down, use the GrabIt to grab things that are low. See now, no strain on my back. I can bring up what I got, and now I can use it. So it makes it really easy. Maybe there's some things on your high shelf that you want to move, whether it's up on the high shelf and you need to bring it down to you, or it's low. It does all those things. Sometimes we're taking a break because we had some surgery or disability, a couple days off, and you're like, well, I could do some things, but I can't reach. Guess what? With the GrabIt, you can reach. So let's say I wanted to water this plant because it would be a thoughtful thing to do while I'm home sick or recuperating, but I can't reach it. GrabIt reaches it for me. I can water my plant and I can put it back. And then if you are home or disabled or just taking a break, you feel like you accomplished something because you have a reaching tool that helps you do anything you want, but yet stores so easy. And GrabIt is the only one that folds in half.
Folds in half, which is so important. You know, this kind of got its inspiration when you think about our sanitation workers that work in parks and things like that, that had they had the little nail on the bottom of the stick so you could pick up papers and things like that, because those poor guys can't bend over 500 times a day to pick things up. And if you're in your 70s, 80s, or 90s, do you really want to have to bend over and pick up all that stuff? It works on trash. You have this pinpoint adjustment. Look at it picking up a set of keys, a chain. Maybe it's not that you've gotten older. Maybe you just can't get there because it's in between the refrigerator and the freezer, or it's back in a shelf somewhere. You now have access.
And that's what I like. This gets into tight spaces. This is only 2 inches I have just sent my GrabIt into. So I can go into tight spaces and grab things. Recently, I put some new cabinets in the laundry area, and I dropped something behind the washer and dryer. I was like, how am I gonna get that? I thought about getting a chair and getting on top of my washer and dryer, but then I was like, no, I'm gonna let my GrabIt do it, and my GrabIt reached behind. See, in that tight space, you can reach in and grab that sock that's between the washer and dryer. Anything that's in a tight space, send the GrabIt to get it. And here, even if it's a dark space, do you see the LED lighting? It will go in for you, illuminate when you're looking to find
maybe
something.
Under the bed, right?
Under the bed, tight spaces.
Grabbing a sock that maybe got under there or between the washer and dryer.
Yeah, and sometimes there's spider webs or cobwebs in there, and you're like, I don't want to go in there because this might be a spider to go with that spider web.
Don't put your hand in the dark place. It's not a good idea.
So send the GrabIt in there. And here's another little cool thing. I discovered 2 years ago when I got the GrabIt, it will hold a little bent position as well.
Oh, so you can angle it.
Yeah. So if your pets or kids have left things under the couch and you can't bend to get it because it's too much effort, or you just have a disability, look, I can reach under there, grab it, even though I can't even see it, and bring it out to me without bending, without straining my back or my arms, and bring that. I can actually lift it right to me. That's
so
total
great.
convenience. And then let's say you're home and you're watching TV now, and this could be a disability, because I've had a lot of friends this year. I don't know what's up, but knee surgery, arm surgery,
hip
rotator cuff,
all that stuff.
Amazing. So then you're stuck in your chair. You're supposed to rest. This helps you be unstuck. So let's say I drop my, let me straighten it out. So remember, use that button to straighten it out there. Okay, so now I can grab that remote that dropped, no problem, bring it to me. Bring it right to me with no strain, no reaching. My glasses fell and I'm all comfy under my blanket. I can let the GrabIt grab that for it and bring it to me. And here's a little helpful hint to, all the mamas and grandmas. Those toys that are on the floor all the time that you're up and down. And when you go down, if you're doing this 30 times a day, and I'm with your mamas and grandmas for that, you don't want to be doing that every day because getting down is difficult, but getting up is worse. Let the GrabIt pick up all those stuffed animals, all those plastic toys, bring them to you, and even better, teach your kids. Here's your GrabIt, kids. They think it's fun, and then they can pick up their own toys.
Gives you your life back part of it anyway, which is so important. And I'm, having a mom who's a senior and her husband, John, I always go over there and I'm always doing things, and 9 out of 10 things I'm doing, I'm picking things up or I'm reaching things they can't. Yeah. This gives them a little bit of that confidence that they can do it themselves. It's really nice. All right, you're gonna get 2 of these. Great job, Annabelle. Hey, here's some information on the 8% credit card. Be right back, stick around.